Next on Insights.
Definitely just going into understanding like how for me I would say what I do now is more of an attachment to my passion in the work I do. um it's I would say I got my social work license from Adelphi University, my master's there. And just I would say much of it stemming from growing up. So I'm here in New York City. I currently live in the Bronx. And before that, much of my life I spent living on Long Island. Long Island born and raised. And uh, it's interesting when we talk about New York because everyone look when we think about New York, we think about New York City, and
Mhm.
New York to be a very progressive state and a very opportunistic state. And it's in reality is that that focus is only in the South, in New York City, while the rest of this state itself does experience a lot of what we had back in the 1960s in the pre-civil rights era. So it's interesting, like it's a different shift in culture and dynamics and relationships. And growing up. For me being my parents are Central American. I'm a Salvadoran American born and raised here, but my parents aren't. And so the from the instance of how who I look and how I am and where I come from and my parents, etc., all of that had really made it interesting living in a community where it was already predisposed that I should be involved in the justice system. That was something that was going to come up in my life. That was
Mhm.
something that was expected to be because I the this was like this is in a community where safety is a big thing, but also the perpetuation of who are those that perpetuate violence in these communities, and what is that expectation like? What does most of the communities think are committing those crimes?
This Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.